John chapter 12. Then Jesus, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, who died, whom he had raised from the dead. There they made him a supper, and Martha served, but Lazarus was one of them that sat at the table with him. Then took Mary a pound of ointment of spikenard, very costly, and anointed Jesus' feet, and wiped his feet with her hair, and the house was filled with the savour of the ointment. Then said one of his disciples, even Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, which should betray him, Why was not this ointment sold for 300 pence, and given to the poor? Now he said thus, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief, and had the bag, and bore that which was given. Then said Jesus, Let her alone. Against the day of my burying she kept it. For the poor always ye have with you, but me ye shall not have always. Then much people of the Jews knew that he was there, and they came, not for Jesus' sake only, but that they might see Lazarus also, whom he had raised from the dead. The high priests therefore consulted, that they might put Lazarus to death also, because that for his sake many of the Jews went away, and believed in Jesus. On the morrow a great multitude that were come to the feast, when they heard that Jesus should come to Jerusalem, took branches of palm trees, and went forth to meet him, and cried, Hosanna! Blessed is the King of Israel, that cometh in the name of the Lord. And Jesus found a young ass, and sat thereon, as it is written, Fear not, daughter of Zion, behold, thy King cometh sitting on an ass's colt. But his disciples understood not these things at the first. But when Jesus was glorified, then remembered they that these things were written of him, and that they had done these things unto him. The people therefore that was with him bear witness that he called Lazarus out of the grave, and raised him from the dead. Therefore met him the people also, because they heard that he had done this miracle. And the Pharisees said among themselves, Perceive ye how ye prevail nothing? Behold, the world goeth after him. Now there were certain Greeks among them that came up to worship at the feast. And they came to Philip, which was of Bethsaida, in Galilee, and desired him, saying, Sir, we would see that Jesus. Philip came and told Andrew, and again Andrew and Philip told Jesus. And Jesus answered them, saying, The hour is come, that the Son of Man must be glorified. Verily, verily I say unto you, except the wheat corn fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. If any man serve me, let him follow me. For where I am, there shall my servant be. And if any man serve me, him will my Father honor. Now is my soul troubled, and what shall I say? Father, save me from this hour. But therefore came I unto this hour. Father, glorify thy name. Then came there a voice from heaven, saying, I have both glorified it, and will glorify it again. Then said the people that stood by and heard, that it was a thunder. Others said, An angel spake to him. Jesus answered, and said, This voice came not because of me, but for your sakes. Now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out. And I, if I were lift up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. Now this said he, signifying what death he should die. The people answered him, We have heard out of the law that the Christ bideth forever. And how sayest thou that the Son of Man must be lift up? Who is that Son of Man? Then Jesus said unto them, Yet a little while is the light with you. Walk while ye have that light, lest the darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in the dark knoweth not whither he goeth. While ye have that light, believe in that light, that ye may be the children of light. These things spake Jesus, and departed, and hid himself from them. And though he had done so many miracles before them, yet believed they not on him. That the saying of Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled, that he said, Lord, who believed our report? And to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? Therefore they could not believe, because that Isaiah saith again, He hath blinded their eyes, and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. These things said Isaiah when he saw his glory and spake of him. Nevertheless, even among the chief rulers many believed in him. But because of the Pharisees they did not confess him, lest they should be cast out of the synagogue. For they loved the praise of men more than the praise of God. And Jesus cried, and said, He that believeth in me believeth not in me, but in him that sent me. And he that seeth me seeth him that sent me. I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth in me should not abide in darkness. And if any man hear my words, and believe not, I judge him not. For I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. He that refuseth me, and receiveth not my words, hath one that judgeth him. The word that I have spoken, it shall judge him in the last day. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me. He gave me a commandment what I should say, and what I should speak. And I know that his commandment is life everlasting. The things therefore that I speak them so, as the Father said unto me.